Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're going to be doing a deep dive into something really special.
Yeah.
Ilaria Argento's debut album.
Oh, wow.
She's a 49-year-old Italian trans woman, and
Yeah.
her music is just, it's incredible.
Amazing.
We're going to be looking at how her experiences as a trans woman and her personal journey
Yeah.
kind of shine through in her lyrics.
Absolutely.
And what's really cool is we have the lyrics translated from Italian to English.
Oh, wow.
So we get this really raw, intimate look into
Yeah.
her world.
I think that's so valuable, especially when we're talking about these topics that are often misunderstood,
Right.
to be able to see it through the lens of art.
Exactly.
It's just so powerful.
So let's just jump right in
Yeah.
with the first track on the album,
Let's do it.
True Reflections.
True reflection.
Right off the bat,
Mhm.
she hits us with this really powerful imagery.
Yeah.
Mirror, battles fought,
Mhm.
breaking the chain.
Oh, wow.
It immediately makes you think about the internal struggles that she might have faced
Absolutely.
before embracing her true self.
Yeah.
What really stood out to you in this track?
I think for me, the line, "a woman born from endless night,"
Yeah.
just really resonated.
It's so powerful.
It's like this image of a hidden self finally emerging
Right.
into the light,
Yep.
And I think that's a journey that so many trans individuals go through.
It's like she's finally seeing herself
Exactly.
reflected back in a way that
Yeah.
feels
Authentic.
authentic.
Yeah.
That's the perfect word.
And then the album takes us on this roller coaster of emotions
Yeah.
with the next track, "Proud to Be Me."
Okay.
This one feels like an anthem
Mm.
of defiance and self-love.
Yeah.
Almost like she's shouting her truth to the world.
I love that.
What do you think?
I mean, when I hear those lyrics, do you dare to question my mind? I'm here to stay, ready to ignite.
Yeah.
It's like this powerful declaration of self-acceptance and challenging anyone.
Yeah. Who's trying to diminish her identity.
Like, this is who I am.
Exactly.
Take it or leave it.
And I think that's a message that resonates with
Yeah.
so many people
Absolutely.
beyond just the trans community.
Yeah, like, regardless of your background.
Right.
I think everyone's felt that.
Everyone's felt that need to assert their individuality
Yeah.
in a world that's constantly trying to put you in a box.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's so powerful.
But then the mood shifts with not a fake, not a choice.
Not a fake, not a choice.
And we get this really raw,
Mm-hmm.
vulnerable glimpse into the pain of having your identity constantly questioned.
Oh, that's so real.
This one really hits hard,
It does.
especially when she sings "My Soul's a Woman."
Mm-hmm.
That's all I've known.
Yeah, and it speaks to that deep-seated sense of self that
Right.
trans people experience. And it's
Yeah.
so frustrating, I imagine, to have that.
Totally
It is.
invalidated.
Yeah, exactly.
Called a choice
It's choice.
or a phase.
Right.
It's not about pretending.
No.
It's about living authentically as who you are.
It's about being true to yourself
Yeah.
at your core.
And then we move on to Love Knows No Gender,
Okay.
which is this beautiful ballad
Yeah.
about longing for acceptance
Okay.
and a love that sees beyond gender.
Love that sees beyond gender.
I'm curious to hear your take on this one.
Well, I think it's so interesting because it kind of takes a step back and looks at this broader concept of love
Yeah.
and how it should transcend
Right.
societal norms.
Right. Like those lines, it's not the body or what's inside. Love knows no gender. Let it be our guide.
Yeah, it's like this yearning for
Yeah.
connection and acceptance.
Yeah. And it's so powerful, especially in a world where people are often judged or
Absolutely.
discriminated against
Mhm.
for their gender identity and sexual orientation.
It's a beautiful reminder that love should be inclusive
Yes.
and celebrate the diversity of human connection.
But the journey doesn't end there.
Okay.
Living in her skin,
Living in her skin.
we get this feeling of liberation,
Mm.
almost like a weight has been lifted.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I think those lyrics, living in her skin, feeling so right, finally free out of the night.
Yeah.
You can just feel the relief. Like she's finally aligned her
Yeah.
external self
Yeah.
with her internal identity.
It's like she's finally come home.
Exactly. Like coming home to yourself after this long journey.
And that feeling of transformation continues
Okay.
with Heart in Transition.
Right.
This time, though, the focus shifts to the emotional complexities of that
That's-
journey.
Yeah, those lyrics. A soul searching for love, heart in transition,
Yeah.
seeking a home.
Mm.
Just really highlight that vulnerability.
Yeah.
The uncertainty. It's like
Yeah.
she's navigating uncharted territory.
It's not just about the
Yeah.
the physical transformation.
It's so much more than that expression.
Yeah.
It can be really disorienting.
It can be really disorienting. And I think that's something a lot of your listeners can relate to.
Right.
Even if they haven't gone through that specific experience.
Yeah.
We all go through those periods
Totally.
of transition and growth. And those can be really challenging.
Yeah.
It can feel very isolating.
And then my life is not a propaganda takes this sharp turn
Oh, interesting.
toward the political.
Okay.
She's confronting the way trans lives are often
Yeah.
politicized.
Politicized and debated.
Yeah.
It's a bold statement.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
I was really struck by how she uses spoken word in this song.
Interesting.
It's like she's breaking down that fourth wall, speaking directly to the listener,
Yeah.
and demanding to be heard.
Demanding to be heard.
It's really powerful.
Yeah.
And the music kind of becomes this backdrop, allowing her voice to really take center stage.
I love that, to deliver this message.
And I think it's so interesting because the music does build
Right.
gradually. So there is that tension
Yeah.
and that frustration.
Right. It's mirroring the anger in the lyrics.
Exactly, and the injustice.
And then the album closes
Okay.
with To Live in the Closet.
To live in the closet.
This one takes us into the darkness of hiding your true self,
Yeah,
the constant fear of rejection,
absolutely.
the emotional toll
Yeah.
of living a lie.
And she really paints that picture
Yeah.
with the lyrics, every morning I put on the mask, a falsehood, that's my daily task.
It's just a stark reminder of the reality for so many trans people
Yeah.
who are forced to live in secrecy because of fear of discrimination, violence, rejection.
It's heartbreaking.
And it's dedicated to those who haven't been able to transition yet,
Yeah.
those who are still living in fear.
Right.
It's a powerful call for empathy and understanding.
I think it's a great place to maybe
Yeah.
pause for a second and just reflect.
Reflect.
Yeah, because we've covered a lot in this first part.
Yeah.
You know, self-discovery, resilience,
Yeah.
the fight for authenticity, just this emotional roller coaster Ilaria takes us on.
Absolutely.
So maybe a good moment for everyone to kind of sit and think about how these songs resonate
Yeah.
with their own experiences.
I love that.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that need to break free from societal expectations
Right.
and embrace
Yeah.
your true self?
We'll be back in just a bit
Okay.
to delve even deeper
Yeah.
into this powerful album.
I can't wait.
Me too.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
All right.
See you soon. Welcome back to our deep dive into Ilaria Argento's True Reflections.
Yes.
We've talked about the lyrics, we've talked about the music,
Mm-hmm.
but now I think it's time to talk about Ilaria's age,
Yeah, 49 years old.
making her musical debut.
Like you said, not something you see every day.
Not every day at all.
Really makes you think about how
Yeah,
age really is just a number
it is.
when it comes to pursuing your dreams.
It's never too late
Never too late.
to share your voice with the world.
And I think you can really hear that
Mm-hmm.
in her music.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this combination
Yeah.
of a lifetime of experiences.
It's not just a collection of songs.
right. It's deeper than that. It's like
Yeah.
she's pouring her whole self into this album.
Makes me wonder, like, what if she had made this album
Right.
10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Would it have been the same?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
I think all those experiences, all those years,
Yeah.
really shaped her voice.
I think there's a certain maturity that
Yeah.
you just can't.
You can't fake that.
No, you can't be.
And it's so inspiring,
It is.
you know,
Yeah.
for anyone who feels like it's too late for
Yeah.
them.
It's like to start something new.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
And I think that's such an important message,
I agree.
especially in a world where we're constantly being told
Right.
that we have to achieve certain things
By a certain age.
by a certain age.
It's just not true.
It's so limiting.
It's so limited.
And Ilaria is like this shining example
Yes, you
of, you know,
breaking free from those expectations.
breaking free.
Yeah.
And there's this vulnerability in her music
Oh, absolutely.
that I think a lot of people can connect with.
It's raw,
So,
authentic.
It's real.
Yeah, it's like she's not afraid
Yeah.
to be her true self.
And I think that's what makes this album
Yeah.
so powerful.
I agree.
It's not just about being trans. It's about being human.
Mhm.
It's about the courage to embrace
Yeah.
who you are.
Embrace your true self.
Yeah.
The resilience to overcome adversity.
And the power of music
Mm-hmm.
to connect us all.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ilaria Argento's True Reflections.
Yes.
If you haven't listened to it yet,
You need to check it out.
go check it out.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it.
It's a powerful album.
And thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
Ilaria Argento's True Reflections.
Such a good album.
Until next time.
See you later.